Welcome back to Learning English Every Day. I am so happy you are here. Today, we have a very special adventure for you. We are heading to the Big Apple, New York City. We will follow Leo and Emma as they explore 5 of the most famous spots in the city. From the bright lights of Times Square to the quiet paths of Central Park, you will hear a lot of natural English conversation. As always, the dialogue is spoken slowly and very clearly, making it perfect for your daily listening practice. You will also learn some common New York idioms that will make you sound just like a local. But before we start our tour, I have a listening challenge for you. Please pay close attention to the story and try to find the answer to this question. What food does Leo want to try most in New York? Do you have your notebooks ready? Great. Let's join Leo and Emma for their big day in New York City.
Wow, Emma, look at those screens. I have never seen anything like this in my life. It feels like daytime, even though it's early morning.
Welcome to Times Square, Leo. It's incredible, isn't it? They call this place the crossroads of the world.
I can see why. There are so many people, yellow taxis everywhere, and the noise. It's a bit overwhelming. Is it always this crowded?
Almost always. This is what we call the hustle and bustle of New York City.
Hustle and bustle. What does that mean exactly?
Hustle means moving quickly and working hard, and bustle describes a lot of noisy, busy activity. When you put them together, hustle and bustle is a perfect way to describe the busy energy of a big city like New York.
Hustle and bustle. I like that. It definitely fits this place. I feel like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere.
That's New York for you. People here are always moving. That's also why they call New York the city that never sleeps. Even at 3 a.m., these lights are still bright, and you can always find a place to eat or something to do.
It's beautiful, but I think I need a moment to breathe. My head is spinning from all the flashing advertisements.
I understand. It can be a lot for your first time. Let's take a few more photos, and then I will take you somewhere much quieter.
Finally. I can actually hear the birds singing. It's hard to believe that Times Square is just a few blocks away.
It's a huge difference, right? We just left the noise behind. This park is like a giant green heart in the middle of all the tall buildings.
I feel so much better. Being here is like a breath of fresh air.
That's a perfect idiom to use, Leo, and you used it in 2 ways.
Wait, did I? I just meant the air here feels cleaner than the street.
Well, literally, yes, the trees give us fresh air. But figuratively, we say something is a breath of fresh air when it is a calm or positive change from a stressful situation. Coming to this quiet park after the madness of Times Square is definitely a breath of fresh air.
I see. So a new job or a new hobby could also be a breath of fresh air if my life was boring?
Exactly. You're getting the hang of it. Now, since we have some time before lunch, why don't we take a stroll down to Bethesda Terrace?
Take a stroll? Is that the same as walking?
It's a specific kind of walking. To stroll means to walk in a slow, relaxed way, especially for pleasure. We aren't in a hurry like the people in Times Square. We are just enjoying the scenery.
I love that idea. No more rushing. Let's take a stroll and look at the lake.
Did you know that Central Park is almost entirely man-made? Even the lakes and the hills were designed by architects over 100 years ago. They wanted to make sure New Yorkers always had a place to connect with nature.
That is amazing. It looks so natural. Look at the street performers over there by the fountain. One is playing a violin, and the other is making giant soap bubbles.
That's the magic of the park. You get nature and culture at the same time. It's the perfect place to relax your mind.
I agree. I could stay here all day, but I know we have more to see. Where are we heading after our stroll?
We are going to cross the river to see the Brooklyn Bridge. The view of the city from there is absolutely breathtaking.
Breathtaking. That sounds like another word I need to learn. Let's keep walking.
Emma, this bridge is much longer than I expected, and I love the sound our shoes make on these wooden planks. It feels so historical.
You're right, Leo. The Brooklyn Bridge is one of the oldest suspension bridges in the United States. It was completed in 1883. For a long time, it was the only way to travel between Manhattan and Brooklyn besides taking a boat.
1883? That is incredible. It looks so strong with all these steel cables. I keep seeing people stopping to take photos of the towers. They look like stone cathedrals.
That's exactly why people call it iconic.
Iconic? I've heard that word before in movies. Does it just mean famous?
It's a bit stronger than famous. When something is iconic, it is recognized by everyone as a symbol of a place or an era. Think of the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Statue of Liberty. The Brooklyn Bridge is an iconic part of the New York City skyline.
I see. So it represents the city itself. Oh, wait. Look at the tall buildings over there. The way the sun reflects off the glass. Wow. I don't know the right word for this. It's more than just beautiful.
A perfect word for this view is breathtaking.
Breathtaking? Like it takes my breath away?
Exactly. Use breathtaking when something is so amazingly beautiful or grand that it surprises you and makes you stop breathing for a second. The view of the Manhattan skyline from the Brooklyn Bridge is world famous for being breathtaking.
It really is breathtaking. I can see One World Trade Center standing so tall. It's like a mountain made of glass.
And look down at the East River. You can see the ferries and cargo ships moving below us. This bridge was a huge engineering feat for its time. People didn't think it was possible to build something this big over the water.
It's amazing how people use this bridge every day. I see commuters on bicycles, runners, and hundreds of tourists. It's like a busy street, but in the air.
That's the spirit of New York, combining history with daily life. Are you ready to head back toward Manhattan? We have a very unique park to visit next.
Wait, another park? I thought Central Park was the only big one.
This one is very different. It's built on old railroad tracks above the streets. It's called the High Line.
A park on railroad tracks? Now I'm really curious. Let's go. But I need to take one more breathtaking photo of this iconic bridge first.
You're a fast learner, Leo. Let's get that photo.
This is so cool, Emma. We are walking above the streets, right between the buildings. But wait, are these old train tracks on the ground?
Sharp eyes, Leo. Yes, they are. This whole park was actually an elevated freight rail line many years ago. Trains used to carry meat and milk directly into the factories here.
Trains right next to the windows? That must have been so noisy. Why did they stop?
As trucks became more popular, the trains weren't needed anymore. The tracks were abandoned for a long time. People almost tore them down. But then the city decided to try urban renewal.
Urban renewal. I know urban means city, and renewal sounds like making something new. Is it about fixing old parts of the city?
Exactly. Urban renewal is when a city takes old, run-down areas or structures and gives them a new life. Instead of destroying these tracks, they turned one into this beautiful public garden. Now it's one of the most famous walks in the world.
I love it. It feels like a secret path. You can see the yellow taxis below us and the Hudson River over there. It really is a hidden gem.
Oh, you just used a great expression. Do you know why we call a place a hidden gem?
Well, a gem is a precious stone, like a diamond, and hidden means hard to find. So it's a beautiful place that not everyone knows about?
Perfect. A hidden gem is a place that is special, beautiful, or high quality, but it's tucked away or not as famous as something like Times Square. While the High Line is popular now, many people still consider it a hidden gem because of its unique location.
I feel like a local walking here. Look at these modern buildings. The architecture is so strange but amazing. One building looks like it's made of bubbles.
That's the beauty of this area. The High Line has attracted world-class architects to build around it. It has completely changed the neighborhood from an industrial zone into a luxury living space.
It's so peaceful up here, even though the traffic is right underneath us. It's the perfect mix of nature and metal.
I'm glad you like it. It's a great example of how a city can grow without losing its history. But listen, is that your stomach growling?
Maybe? All this walking has made me very hungry.
Perfect timing. We are coming to the end of this section. Right at the bottom of these stairs is Chelsea Market. It's time for us to find some world-famous New York food.
Food, finally! I've been waiting all day to try that special thing I told you about. Let's go. Wow, Emma. Look at the sky through these industrial windows. The sun is setting, and the whole market is glowing with golden light. It's so beautiful at this time of day.
You're right, Leo. Twilight is the perfect time to visit Chelsea Market. The warm lights inside make it feel so cozy. And listen to that noise. It's full of people having dinner.
I can smell everything. Tacos, sushi, fresh bread, and is that lobster? There are so many different cultures here.
That's why they call New York a melting pot.
Melting pot? Like a pot for cooking soup.
In a way, yes. A melting pot is a metaphor used to describe a place where many different people, cultures, and ideas all mix together to create something new. New York is the ultimate melting pot because you can find food and traditions from every corner of the world right here in one building.
A melting pot? That makes so much sense. I feel like I'm traveling around the world just by walking through this hallway. But Emma, I'm starving. Can we finally grab a bite?
Grab a bite? You're using more idioms. Where did you learn that one?
I heard some people saying it on the High Line. Does it just mean to eat?
Almost. To grab a bite means to get a quick and informal meal. It's very common to say to a friend, "Hey, do you want to grab a bite?" instead of saying, "Do you want to have a formal dinner?" So, what do you want to grab?
Emma, this is the moment I've been waiting for all day. I've seen it in so many movies. I want a classic New York slice of pizza.
I knew it. A New York slice is the perfect choice for your first night here. It's simple, iconic, and delicious.
Look at that line over there. That must be the place. The pizza is so huge. Why do people fold it when they eat it?
That's the New York way, Leo. The slices are so big and thin that you have to fold them so the oil doesn't drip and the crust stays firm. It's a local tradition.
Okay, I'm going to try it. One cheese slice for me, please. Oh, the crust is so crispy and the cheese is so melty. This is exactly what I dreamed of.
I'm so happy you finally got your pizza. It's a great reward after our long day of walking. Enjoy every bite, Leo. You've earned it.
This really is the best day ever. I've learned so much, and now I have the perfect pizza. New York really is a magical place.
Wow, Emma, look at that sunset. The water looks like it is on fire with all those orange and pink colors.
It's the perfect end to a long day, isn't it? My feet are tired, but my heart is very happy. How are you feeling, Leo?
I feel great. Tired, but great. My brain is full of new English words. We really saw a lot today.
We certainly did. Let's see if you can remember everything. Where did we start?
We started in the hustle and bustle of Times Square. It really is the city that never sleeps. Then we needed a breath of fresh air, so we took a stroll through Central Park.
Perfect. And then we crossed that iconic bridge.
The Brooklyn Bridge. The view of the skyline was absolutely breathtaking. I will never forget that moment.
And what about the afternoon?
We visited the High Line. It was such a cool example of urban renewal. I can't believe it used to be for trains. It's definitely a hidden gem.
And finally, we ended our day in the melting pot of Chelsea Market to grab a bite.
And I finally got my pizza. Thank you, Emma. Today was more than just a tour. It was a real adventure. I feel much more confident speaking English now.
You should be proud of yourself, Leo. You learned how to sound like a local. Now, let's just enjoy this sunset before we head back to the hotel.
Sounds like a plan. New York, you are amazing.
And that brings us to the end of Leo and Emma's big day in New York City. I hope you enjoyed the tour and learned some useful new expressions. Now it's time to reveal the answer to our listening challenge. Did you catch it? The question was, what food does Leo want to try most in New York? The answer is a classic New York slice of pizza. Leo has seen it in so many movies, and he finally got to experience the tradition of folding a huge, thin slice just like a real New Yorker. How many of the other idioms did you remember? Hustle and bustle, iconic, breathtaking. They are all part of the unique energy of the Big Apple. Learning through stories is a fantastic way to remember vocabulary because you see how the words are actually used. Before you go, I have one more question for you. Which of the 5 places we visited today would you like to see the most? Let us know in the comments below. I love reading your responses. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more adventures with Leo and Emma. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.